Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi, and this is Friday Power Flow, March Madness. Today is March 1st. We're going to have a great Power Flow practice. We'll get started in Downward Dog, so come onto your mat and join me today. Coming onto your mat, getting yourself set up in your Downward Facing Dog. If you want to get started in Child's Pose, you can begin your practice in Child's Pose, and you can add in Child's Pose at any point during your practice if it feels good for you. Letting your head hang down, letting your heels soften down. Fingers are spread wide here. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Maybe a little bit of movement. So if you want to move your head around, your hips, or walk out your dog, right, just to begin to loosen up. You can add in movement, but let it be intentional as we get into the flow. Right, that's what we're going to do. We're adding in intentional movement to help us hopefully feel better, stronger, but also a little bit lighter. Another deep breath in. Then a long breath out. Bring your feet together and forward. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Come on forward to your high push-up. Right knee above and outside your right elbow. You can drop to your low push-up, stick in the arm balance, or you can drop your left knee down for a little more support. Up and back to your three-legged dog. High push-up. Right knee above and outside your left elbow. So you have lift and twist. Again, the option to drop your knee. Play around with a variation. Up and back, three-legged dog. High push-up. Come on forward to your high push-up and draw your knee into your chest. You can tuck in here, lift out of your shoulders for 3, 2, lightly drop the right knee down, right hand in front of your knee, left arm up to the sky, your side plank variation. You can slide your right foot back behind you for a little more stability. Extend your left arm forward, lifting out of your right shoulder, lengthening through your left side body here. And if you want to lift the left foot, you can. It's still really early in the practice, so take your time. Take a big breath in. Then come on back to your high push-up, press back, downward facing dog. A deep inhale. And a big exhale. So even though it is a power flow, and even though it's only 30 minutes, take your time. Move at your own pace. Don't rush this time. Feet come together a little bit forward, left leg to the sky. High push up, left knee above and outside your left elbow. Any variation you like here, strong through your core, steady breath, steady gaze. Up and back, three-legged dog, lift and lengthen. High push up, left knee above and outside your right elbow, lifting, twisting. Bring the knee forward and lift it. Up and back to your three-legged dog. One more time, high push up, drawing your knee into your chest, shoulders track over your wrists for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee lands lightly, left hand in front of your knee, right arm up to the sky. So you can keep your left foot in line with your knee or slide a little behind you. Extend the right arm forward, lengthen through your right side body, whether you keep the right foot down or you lift it up. Lift out of that bottom shoulder. Take a deep breath in here. Come on back to your high push-up, forward and down, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale. Downward dog or child's pose. A long breath in and empty out. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift up, fill up, hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze here. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. You might set an intention for your practice today, if that's something that resonates with you. Together, we'll take a deep breath in, then a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach and lift, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your mat, high push up, forward and halfway down or all the way down, low push up. You can drop your knees here. Big breath in, upward dog cobra or low cobra, and as you exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Another full inhale. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. From the ground, lift up, lengthen, fold forward, exhale, empty out. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, step or jump back. Inhaling, upward dog, exhaling, downward dog. Set your hands and your feet, set your gaze or close your eyes. Feel for taking up some space with your hands and your fingers, with your body, noticing what is taking up space in your heart, your mind, your body, and allowing yourself to focus just on where you are, right here, right now, your breath, the movement of your breath, moving energy, moving our bodies, and loosening up, allowing some space for ourselves. Another big breath in, exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Another big inhale. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, big bend to your knees. A little more weight in your heels. You can soften your toes here. Hands high or at your heart. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Step up. Rise up. Set your feet, hands higher at your heart. Set your gaze or close your eyes and absolutely notice what is taking up space in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Just notice it. You don't have to engage in it, certainly not the stuff in your mind. Instead, come back. Feel your feet on your mat. Feel your breath and your intention. Feel that you are in this space right here, right now. Really good space. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Right foot spins flat. Rise up. Dip into your front knee. Let it track over your ankle. Connect through your back foot. Lift and lengthen through your back leg. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Big inhale. And then a big exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, hands back to your mat. Chaturanga, low push up. Upward dog. A full breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Downward dog. You can add a child's pose here. Remember, right, your practice. Move at your own pace. Some days move a little more quickly. Some days just slow it down. Let it work for you. Take another long inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sit down, sit back, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga. Low push up. Step or jump back. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Come on up. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale. Hands back to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. A long breath in here. And empty out. Once more. Big inhale. Exhale, step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Set your feet. Big bend to your knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your left. Right elbow toward the outside of your left leg. Feet are set. They're even. They can be together or apart. The foundation that you need so you have enough support for yourself, and then letting your spine be long, allowing your breath to flow, allowing yourself to rinse and twist and lighten up. Hands can stay together. They can open up. If you want to stick in a side crow here, you can stick in your side crow. Your right hand may or may not touch the ground. Maybe your arm is between your legs. That's an especially nice self-assist if your legs and your feet are apart. Take one more deep breath in here. Fold forward. Exhale. Walk your feet apart, about hips width distance. Peace fingers hook your big toes. Palms face each other. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. Letting your head drop. You can soften your knees a little or a lot here. Feeling what you need. And letting the practice, your practice, meet your needs today. Big breath in. Then a long breath out. Release your toes. You can keep your feet at hips width. Walk them closer together to touch, but ground through your feet. Hands on your mat. Right foot is your standing foot. Lift your left leg. Standing leg raise. Standing leg split. And you might find yourself in more of a halfway lift. Tented fingers is nice, or hands on blocks. You can also drop into the forward fold. Maybe bring one or both hands to your standing ankle. Drishti helps a lot. If this is the variation that you choose, Drishti helps a lot, whatever variation you choose. Take a really big inhale here. Left foot drops back behind you. Bring your left knee down and tuck your left toes. Your kneeling lunge. You might walk your right foot just a little to your right. Hands can come to your right knee and stay here, or interlace your fingers at your low back. Towel or strap between your hands to give yourself some room. Ground it through your right foot. Check in. Notice if you are hanging out with your toes softened. Hips forward and down. Heart lifts. Maybe you pad the left knee. Breathe in. And breathe out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Inhale, hands sweep up, reach up and lift. Exhale, hands down to your mat inside your right foot. Tuck the back toes under, spin your left foot flat. Come on up to your warrior two. Check in with your footing here. Long through your spine, long through your arms and your fingers. Dip into your right knee, palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Lifting from your right hip, lengthening through your left leg. A big breath in. Exhale, hands all the way down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, come up. Open out. Warrior two. Take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Parsva Konasana. Right elbow can land on your right leg and stay. You can slide your hand down inside or outside your front foot. Extend up through your left arm. Stay here. Add in the extension with the left arm forward, or your half bind, or your full bind. And you can choose, maybe choose less with your thinking mind and more with your body and your heart. So what feels good instead of what you think you should do, what you think you can't do. Right? Feeling your breath, your intention, feeling this really good space right here, right now. A long inhale and a long exhale. A big breath in and a full breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your right leg, drop your hands. Toes pivot toward the side, feet parallel or pigeon-toed. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Lift up, shoulders roll back, heart high, a big breath in. And as you exhale, start to fold forward. Now you can put a towel or a strap between your hands. If you want to simply drop your hands down to the ground here, you can. Let your head drop. Full inhale. And a full exhale. Once more here, deep breath in. As you exhale, drop your hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Bend your right knee, grounded through your left foot, long through your left leg. Come through center, switch sides. Bend your left knee, grounded through your right foot. Start to walk your hands towards your left foot. Pivot around toward the back of your mat, runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Step back, high push up to low push up. Upward dog. Take your breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Long inhale. And a full exhale. Deep breath in here. Exhale, step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, set your feet. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Now twist to your right, left elbow toward the outside of your right leg. Your feet are even. If your feet are together, let your knees be together. If your feet are apart, knees an equal distance apart. Watch out for collapsing down onto your legs. Lift up, lift your chest, let your spine be long. Hands can stay together, they can open up. Again, side crow is an option here. Using your inhale, awakening your energy, tapping in, feeling the length of your spine. As you exhale, rinsing out, staying here, not hanging on. Not hanging out with your toes or clenching your jaw, not hanging on to any of the stuff that comes up that you don't need right here, right now. Take one more big breath in, fold forward, exhale, walk your feet apart, about hips width distance, stand on your hands, Padangusthasana, halfway lift, inhale, lengthen and fold as you exhale. True confessions, I had a totally different practice class planned for today. I got about halfway through it and realized I was doing the same sequence again on the same side. It was that standing leg split. So I had to scratch that one. I figured let's just start fresh. Even though we're doing standing leg split in this practice, this is a very different practice than what I had planned. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Take your hands out from under your feet. Feet can stay as they are. Walk them closer together to touch. Standing leg split. Standing leg raise. Standing leg split. Your left foot standing. Your right leg lifts. So I got it right this time. We've already done it on the other side. We have our left foot standing now. You can play around with any variation. Going with the flow, right? So like I said, I got about halfway through that practice. And there really was no way to save it. So start over again. Right? New breath, new moment, new opportunities. Take a deep breath in here. Lightly drop that right foot back behind you. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes, kneeling lunge. You can walk your left foot a little to your left. It happens sometimes, right? Keeping your hands on your left knee or interlacing your fingers at your low back. You can work with a different variation on this side. Not hanging on. So I thought about trying that practice again. Right? Starting over, doing the same thing again. And I thought, that is just going to lead to suffering. Grounded through your left foot. Not a lot of weight in your right knee. Heart lifts here. As you inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands come down to your mat inside your left foot. Lift your back knee, spin the foot flat, and come on up to your warrior two. Now once you come up, you can adjust. Maybe a little more space between your feet, longer stance. Hands and arms can extend or come to your heart. Dip into your front knee, but stay grounded through your back foot. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Lifting from your left hip here, lengthening a deep breath in. Exhale, hands come all the way down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, rise up. Open out to your warrior two. Left hand high reverse. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Land your left elbow on your left leg, maybe slide the hand down. Extend the right arm up. Grounded through your feet, steady breath. You can stay here, take the top arm forward, or wrap it around behind your back. It might be different than the other side. A long breath in, and a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Shoulders are soft here. Soften your face and your jaw. You can check in. Set your feet, but notice if you wind up hanging out with your toes. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Drop your hands. Toes pivot toward the side once more. Hands to your hips or to your low back. You can interlace your fingers again if you like. Lift up. Even go back on your inhale. And as you exhale, gently fold forward. Hands under your shoulders. Halfway lift. Fold forward. You can walk your hands through your legs. If you want to stick in a crow or a tripod, you can do that here. Whatever asana you are exploring, let it be with breath and intention, because it feels good, not because you think you should. Breathe in and breathe out. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Bend your left knee, lengthen through the right leg. Come through center, bend the right knee, lengthen through the left leg. Walk your hands around to the back, round toward the front. Plant your hands, runner's lunge, right foot steps back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, or your child's pose. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Feet together a little bit forward. Right leg to the sky. High push-up. Right knee above and outside your right elbow. Up and back. Three-legged dog. High push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Up and back. Three-legged dog. High push-up. Right knee above and outside your left elbow. Now take that right foot over to the left. Right side plank variation. You can drop the right knee down. You can work with your right forearm on your mat. You might lean back a little bit. Feel if you can lift your right leg for 3, 2. High push-up. Low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Feet together. A little bit forward. Right leg to the sky again. This time bending your right knee for your down dog hip opener. If you want to keep going, you can flip your dog. And from here, we'll come into half pigeon. So finding your way into this variation with your left leg behind you, or maybe the variation on your back. You can always add in a little bit of lift right before lengthening forward. Letting your head land, whichever variation you're in. A deep breath in, and a long breath out. A big inhale, and a big exhale. So why do I say that? I knew if I tried to recreate the practice, that it would lead to suffering. Because I knew if I tried to redo it, I would try to remember the things that I had said, and I would try to make it like the practice that I had started. And pretty sure that inevitably, I also know I would be worried about making the same mistake again with that standing leg split. So I felt like I just lose the joy of the practice, lose the joy of the experience, and also the piece of the practice that is being present and just going with the flow. So here we are in this practice, taking a long breath in. And a long breath out in this moment. Breathing in and breathing out. Take one more deep breath in here. Then a big exhale. Set your hands under your shoulders and make your way back to your downward facing dog. If you like a three-legged dog here, you can add that in, any movement that feels good. And then feet together a little bit forward, left leg to the sky. High push up, left knee above and outside your left elbow. Up and back, three-legged dog. High push up. Draw your knee into your chest, tuck in, lift out of your shoulders. Up and back, three-legged dog. High push up, left knee above and outside your right elbow. Take your left foot to the right. And adjust as needed for your side plank variation. You can drop the left knee down, work with your left forearm down. And then again, if you want to lift the left leg on this side, you can for 3, 2. Come on back to your high push-up, low push-up, upward dog, downward facing dog. Feet come together and forward, left leg to the sky once more, this time bending the knee for your down dog hip opener. You can flip here, play around with it a little bit. And come on into your half pigeon. Setting it up on this side. Notice if you're trying to make it like the other side or like another practice. A long deep breath. That can be the challenge, right? We have a really good practice. We feel really good. And then when we get back on our mat the next time, we want that same experience. We want those same feelings. We want to feel good. Instead, allowing yourself to be in this moment, feel whatever comes up. Trust the practice and trust yourself. Trust that you are right where you need to be, right here, right now. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Take a full breath in. Empty out. Hands under your shoulders. One last downward facing dog. So whatever feels good here. If you want to skip it and just come to seated, you can. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, walk or jump your feet through your hands. Come to seated, feet forward. Hands, arms extend forward. Strong core. Lower back slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover your feet and your shoulders. Look at your toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Set your feet on your mat and come on up for your bridge or your wheel. Any variation? Any combination. Check in with your foundation, your feet, your breath, your focus, your intention. Using your inhale, filling up, lifting up, staying lifted as you exhale. Right, some space. And then maybe room to lift just a little higher. Be here, breathe here, and lighten up. Take one more big inhale, and as you exhale, come all the way down. Lie on your back, soles of your feet together, knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for just a moment. Fill up. Open your mouth and empty out. And from here, we'll move right into Shavasana. So you can stay here. You can take your legs up, maybe extend them out. Any last variations or adjustments that feel right for you. And once more, breathing in, filling up, allowing yourself release, be in this space. Here you can bring some movement to your body. Maybe with your fingers and toes. Let your head roll side to side. When you're ready, you can draw your knees to your chest. You might roll to one side and make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together we'll take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining me for practice today, Friday Power Flow. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Leave a comment below. If you have questions, leave them below. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other. I'll see you soon.